Okay, this is a tour of our 2020 COVID Victory Garden. It is Friday, July 3rd, and this is one of the best gardens we've ever had. I guess because we're sheltering in place, staying at home, we have all sorts of neat things happening here. We've had time to take care of it. So this first bunch right here, this is called catgrass. We had a package of something somebody gave us. I don't know where we got it. But you can look at it here, and it just looks like, to me, oats. I think this is oats. Somebody cleverly packaged as catgrass. And right here we got our mint. The heat has kind of gotten to it, but it's still making nice for tea and stuff. In fact, right here you can see the real pretty purple mint flowers. And then this plant right here, this is our blueberry plant, doing pretty good. We had a few blueberries this year, but I think it's coming back nicely, and I think next year we'll have some nice blueberries. All right, this section is our herbs, and we have rosemary and thyme, and we have these yellow flowers right here is a curry flower. And then we have some volunteers of Swiss chard. And then over here, this bed right here is our basil. We have 6 different types of basil, and they came in really nicely. In fact, tonight we're going to have some pesto pizza, I think, with some of this basil in here. You can see that's flowering. In fact, we have a dill plant that was a volunteer, and should have some more chamomile coming up here soon. I planted some more just recently. It takes about 3 weeks for it to come up. And then over here we got some sage. And behind them are marigolds, which we'll take a look at in a moment, and oregano. And these are dahlias. We like planting flowers in our garden. Gets pollinators in here, but they're also pretty. So you can see our dahlias. They're getting pretty tall, you'll see. And there they are. And then marigolds, and the marigolds are just starting to open up. They're about 3 feet tall, almost 4 feet tall. You can see them there. Down here is some chamomile right in there. Abby's already harvested some for tea, and we had some in our salad yesterday. Yeah. You can see the pollinators at work. Over here's a new section of our garden this year. We have right here some black-eyed Susans that we planted out front that are growing tall and kind of taking over. And behind them we have some pepper plants. You can see the different pepper plants right in here. In fact, look at all those peppers we probably should harvest. And over in here, got some jalapenos right in there. Bell peppers that are going to be coming. Those back there are sunflowers along the fence line. They'll be growing up soon. Here's some more bell peppers that will be probably producing pretty soon. You can see some flowers on top. And then this tomato plant, we planted this by seed. We rarely have this kind of success on tomatoes. It's flowering. We have some flowers coming right there and in there. So there's some flowers. Not too many tomatoes yet. And then straw flowers right here. Look at that. Interesting, huh? And see how wilty they get We're watering them like crazy. And that's an eggplant right here. It doesn't have any eggplants yet. It's got some flowers. And more sunflowers right there. So that's the new section of our garden. Those are our sheep. Alright. Then over here, we have all sorts of things happening. First, that is our cosmos. More flowers. Those are all of 4 feet, almost 5 feet tall. And they'll be blooming. There's one right there you can see. But they'll be blooming like crazy here, probably in just days. And then we have cucumber pickles, or pickling cucumbers, I should say. And they're going like crazy and climbing everywhere. In fact, you can see one in the Cosmo right there. And then beyond the cucumbers, we have two mounds of cucumbers and then 2 mounds of watermelon. And they are just going crazy. Right here are our watermelon. It's a black variety of watermelon. I saw some little watermelons earlier. I'm not sure if I can locate any right now. They were real small. It'll probably be... Ah, there's one right there. If you look right in there, there's one right there. They'll probably be coming and growing here real soon. We'll be seeing more and more. And then this is our corn, sweet corn. It is probably 7 feet tall. 6 to 7 feet tall. I'm 6 feet tall. That's well over me. And you can see the tassels. But down here you can see the ears of corn producing right there. Right there. So this is July 3rd. Probably not ready to have corn for the 4th of July. But give it another week or two. We will probably have some corn. Then we trained up our grapes on the fence. This year we're doing something different. We're cutting the leaves back. Someone told us that can help control mildew. So you can see these are flame variety grapes, seedless flames. And you can see that they're starting to get ready. Probably 2-3 weeks away from having them ready. There's some more. And then this row is our leafy vegetables and our root vegetables. So right here you can see lettuce on the 2 outside rows and parsley in the middle. Now the lettuce was the first thing to be ready in this garden. We've been harvesting it for a good month. And it keeps coming up. We cut it and it keeps sending up new leaves. It's probably about seeing its life. I probably need to start planting some new stuff. The kale, the girls have been eating the kale like crazy. They bake it and it just keeps producing and producing and producing. I was thinking of planting some more. I was thinking we didn't have enough, but I'm thinking we have almost too much right now. Then right here we have cilantro, which is bolting. I need to cut it down every so often. I break it off like this and pick it, take it inside. But in the middle here I got some chives growing. Then we have beets, and they've been producing well. We've been eating them. And in here we have turnips. In fact, look at this turnip right here. Isn't that huge? It's softball size. Right there. What an amazing turnip. And then carrots. We harvested some of our first carrots. They're Russian variety carrots. And we harvested some of the first ones this week. See if I can pull out a carrot. Let's see if we can dig it up. Don't want to break it off. Yeah, right there. Let's see. If we can pull this out. See if we loosen it up. Ah, look at that. That's a good sized carrot. And they're two-toned, kind of a purple reddish on the outside and a little bit greenish orangish on the inside. Then over here we have parsnips growing. Or, yeah, parsnips. See if we can pull some out. What's it doing? See how deep these going. I don't know how big they've gotten. I pulled them earlier and we didn't get much out of them. Ah, they are producing pretty good too. Look at that. It's a good sized parsnip right there. Smaller one there. Since we're pulling some of our root vegetables, let's check out some beets. They've got different sizes in here. The girls have been picking through them. Some are smaller, some are bigger. I think they've picked a lot of the big ones. You can see that's a smaller one. But we kind of like them small anyways. Alright, so those are our root vegetables. And I have marigolds growing throughout here. This right here is a thornless blackberry. And you can see there's a lot of berries on it. We're going to have a lot of berries. Maybe we'll make a Christmas cobbler out of them. There's a lot of berries. The best year we've ever had of these. Then over on the trellis here, I've planted beans, green beans, and I've done like 3 different plantings of them. You can see one of our pollinators at work right there. See the pretty purple flowers. But they're starting to produce beans, I noticed earlier. Let's see if we can find some. I saw some earlier. Ah, here's some that are starting. Just really young beans right in there. But you can see they're growing up on the trellis. They like the trellis. Ah, there's a bunch of baby beans right there. And lots of flowers. So beans are going to be coming shortly. And you can see I've done different plantings of beans so that we have different harvests of beans for, you know, many weeks rather than all at once. And then these that look like pumpkins here, they're actually gourds. They should train themselves up on the vine too. And you'll notice I got some peas in here. I tried planting peas, but they just did not. I think I got like 3 or 4 plants only, and they're kind of scrawny. I guess the peas aren't doing well, or maybe they're a bad seed. But these will be pretty fall gourds, real multicolored, kind of more decorations, not so much eating, but decorative. Alright, so that's our 2020 COVID Victory Garden, and it's been a lot of fun this year.